These two internet CCTV cameras have several similarities and differences. These are both latest models on its respective brands. Both use letter C and three-digit numbers as its model name. Join me as I'll do comparison of these two security cameras from leading brands Xiaomi and Tapo of TP-Link. Please subscribe to support this channel. On the main video for these two cameras, I tagged this as the most advanced camera of Xiaomi, while this one as an all-in-one camera of Tapo. Since both are for indoor use, then the comparison review shall be done indoors. The C400 of Xiaomi has straightforward features, while the C225 of Tapo has the whatsoever features of a camera that you could find on Earth. When it comes to basic specs, the two are comparable, or at least both are of same level as far as lens and video qualities are concerned. More on the video quality in a while. One thing I like in Tapo C225 is its tilting. It can see even under the camera if you put it on the ceiling, hence its vertical view can reach 149 degrees. We'll have a test on the tilting of both cameras. So this is the Tapo C225. Let's tilt down to its maximum. That's me. Okay. Then we'll go to Xiaomi C400. Let's try. Hanggang saan? Up to. That's the maximum. Here's the audio test for its microphones. You will be the judge.
The Xiaomi C400 has dual microphones. The one at the back is for noise cancelling, while the Tapo C225 has only a single microphone, but it's clearer than the previous Tapo camera model. I am recording at about 3 meters from both cameras, while the human tracking and motion tracking features are off for both cameras. I here's the recording while the human tracking of Xiaomi is on, and I also turn on the motion tracking of Tapo C225. And here's the recording while the human tracking of Xiaomi is on, and I also turn on the motion tracking of Tapo C225.
The Xiaomi C400 can connect to both the 2.4 and 5 GHz channels, while Tapo C225, just like other Tapo cameras, is still using the crowded 2.4 GHz. Here's a lag test between the two. Okay, I will raise my right arm. The screen above is the Tapo C225, and the smaller screen below is the Xiaomi C400. I'll raise my right arm. Looks like the C400 is behind. I'll raise again my arm. So the C400 is really behind. Almost the same. I'm lowering my arm. So see, the C400 is a little bit behind the C225 of Tapo. We'll do the test again. I raise my arm. So remember, the Tapo C225 is connected to the 2.4 GHz, while the Xiaomi C400 is connected to 5 GHz. So it doesn't matter if the camera is connected to 5 GHz. It's really on the, I think, the camera itself. Okay, so there's a lag. The C400 is lagged by a few seconds or a fraction of a second. The frame rate of Tapo C225 can be set to 15 frames per second or 20 FPS or 25 FPS. Since the Xiaomi C400 is only at 20 FPS, then I should also set the C225 to 20 FPS to be fair in the comparison. For daytime image comparison, this is the Tapo C225 and this is the Xiaomi C400. Let's try to check the difference between the two cameras. The color of Xiaomi C400 is a little bit darker compared to Xiaomi, or rather the Tapo C225. Look at the cabinet. The cabinet of here is clearer because the C225 has more light compared to C400 of Xiaomi. Although the C400 has a larger aperture. It's 1.4 compared to C225's 1.6. Maybe it's on the size of the image sensor. So the color is, I think, there's not much difference except that the C225 is really brighter. That's why the color is somewhat like a little fade compared to Xiaomi. So look at that. This is the Tapo C225. If you can see the image here, it's so bright. In fact, the wall is so white, but in actual look, it's not really white because it's a little bit dark. My wall is a little bit dark because there's only the lampshade on the stall or cabinet stall that is the only one being lit, and my staircase is a little bit dark, but the C225 provides more light. Although it's a little bit washed out, the reflection of the lampshade on the wall is washed out, and also the light inside the comfort room is also washed out. Now, if you compare that with the Xiaomi C400, this is it. The Xiaomi C400 is a little bit better because there's a little bit of drama. You can see there the wall is not really white, not completely white. Then the reflection of the lampshade on the wall is not washed out, so there's still some dark portions there. Then the light on inside the comfort room is not washed out, and there's a color of yellow, and that yellow there is the reflection of the my solar lamp light, which is set at warm light now for now. So that's the real color, so yellow. But if you look at the Tapo C225, that's white. Okay, so look at the upper right upper right portion in my sink area near the door of the comfort room. That's all white. But if you check the C400, look at it. There's yellow, and that's the real color in actual. So I like the shot of Xiaomi C400 because there's a little bit of drama. Okay, it's closer to the real scene or real image. So ito na yung comparison sa night vision ng dalawang camera. This is the Tapo C225. Makikita nyo dyan na na-detect niya yung infrared sensor ng isa kong camera, yung Xiaomi 1080p na 360 camera, yung nasa itaas ng rack. Then yung right corner niya, right lower corner, medyo mailaw pa siya. Makikita yung some objects there. Then ikumpara natin doon sa Xiaomi C400. Yung sa Xiaomi C400, at the right lower corner, madilim na. Okay. So talagang mas mas brighter ang Tapo C225. But wala namang malaking diferensya kung tutuusin natin. Both give us a clearer picture. Sa camera naman, ito yung IR nila. On my phone, I can see the red glow of the IR of the Tapo C225. Although sa actual, although in actual, I cannot see the red light of the Tapo C225's IR sensor, and also the Xiaomi C400. You cannot also see the red light of the IR sensors, but here on my phone, I can see the red lights of the IR sensors for both cameras. Zoom images, again, we'll check this calendar here at about the distance is about 3 meters. So that's the maximum zoom of the Tapo C225. Again, the small letters there cannot be read at all. If you go to Xiaomi C400, let's check, let's compare. This is the maximum of the maximum zoom in of the C400. So it's a little bit farther, and so the letters look smaller. The letters look smaller on Xiaomi C400 because it's a little bit farther. Let's go to other samples. Let's go here at 5 meters. The text on the right side of the logo is Office of the Mayor. Okay, so we go to Xiaomi C400. This is the maximum zoom of the Xiaomi C400, so you can't read it. Then we go to 7 meters. So let's go to 7 meters. My favorite frame here. So we can only read life is like. Then at the bottom, that's the word is actually moving. Okay, so that's the clearest text for Xiaomi C400. Let's try. This is the maximum for Xiaomi C400. Life is like moving also can be read, but that's the maximum at 7 meters. Since Xiaomi C400 has only motion and person detections, I am only comparing the two cameras on these two factors. Tingnan natin. Bababa ako. Tingnan natin kung ma-detect ba agad. On natin ang lights. Bababa ako. Ito na. Okay. Ito na, front door. Front yard, iba to front yard. So,
Person detected is at the front door camera.
okay. Kasi itong Tapo C225, nilagay ko sa labas kaya nakalagay dito front door camera. Ngayon nilagay ko sa loob. Then nagbigay siya ng snapshot.
Person detected is at the front door camera.
So ito yung taong nakita nila. Kita niyo may snapshot siya. For Xiaomi C400, the detection was recorded here at 03 or 12:03. That was the time that I have already went downstairs. So that's the only one detection. Although my setting for home surveillance is at low sensitivity, so maybe that's the reason why I get only one notification from Xiaomi C400. My earlier test on the C400 showed that it has improved human tracking. It's no longer tracking the movements of pets unlike the Mi 2 Keep Pro. Take note, Xiaomi C400 has human tracking while Tapo C225 is motion tracking. So theoretically, that's a big difference. I turn off the motion detection for both cameras. So let's see how responsive the two cameras when a person is moving. So I'm going to move to the left, so expect the camera to move to the left. So I'm moving now. Okay, so I'm going back to my post. It looks like the C225 of Tapo is quicker to react. Now I'm going to move to the right. I'm moving. I'm going back to the center. And again, it's the Tapo C225 is the winner. Is the winner. The Tapo C225 reacts fast. It's quick, and I think it's very responsive. Now I'll try to move forward to the camera. So the Tapo C225 was reacting. If the camera head goes down, then I'm going back to my position. The C225 again tells up. Tapo C225 can detect pets and vehicles. These features are good for outdoor, though pet detection is also useful indoors. While Xiaomi C400 is for indoor, but it has no baby crying detection. In my previous video, Tapo C225's baby crying detection is based on sound. So even if you play baby crying sound effect, it can detect the sound. Tapo uses artificial intelligence for its other detections, but so far, detections are not so intelligent. Its glass breaking detection is based on unusual level of sound and its frequency. So far, the banging of the steel gates of my neighbor was detected as glass break. Also, the crying sound of a puppy was detected by the camera as cat meows. Tapo's automation is limited for now. It's just a redundancy of its individual functions. For example, if you create automation under Smart tab below or tap plus sign at the upper right corner, then automation, add trigger, then let's say choose trigger time, set at sunset for example, then press done, add action, choose for example control Tapo devices, then you can choose for example front door camera, which is my C225. Here you can see various actions. If you tap any of these are all actions that can be set on the function itself, like the alarm sound. So the automation rules are redundant. Also privacy mode, you can also set that on the function itself. Motion tracking, the same thing. For Xiaomi, I have a lot of devices, so I could set several automation rules using the C400 as my trigger device. Let's say, for example, human event. If there's a human event detected on the C400 camera, then I can, let's say, turn on my desk lamp, that for example. So you have so many options here for Xiaomi C400. Both cameras are integrated in Google Home. However, it has distinct features. Xiaomi cameras can stream on Google Home app, but Tapo can only do it on Chromecast displays. But Tapo has voice notification on Google Hubs and speakers based on the camera detection settings.
Person detected at the front door camera.
For desktop viewing, the C400 is supported in Xiaomi Viewer app for Windows PC, while Tapo has no similar app yet, but you can still view its cameras on third-party applications. However, the configuration is complicated. And the winner is Tapo C225 outsmarts Xiaomi C400 in terms of detections and other options. These added capabilities of Tapo C225, although it's not perfect, can be used in a variety of situations. Check my reviews of these two cameras here in these videos. If you are undecided between Tapo C225 and Xiaomi C400, ask me. Please support this channel by subscribing. Daghang salamat. Ako si Jun Tariman. High-tech, tabay!